I think schools would prefer to have private companies provide guaranteed loans because that will give those students a better choice and far better service than this public option, we might say, being run by the Department of Education. If we eliminate the current guaranteed lending program, you will see tens of thousands of jobs lost in the private sector. And I think that will have an impact beyond that. During a time of high unemployment, the thought that we would put forth something that would create these job losses is not going to be good for our country. Certainly, I think we'd have a hard time saying that this proposal would be deficit neutral. I think the government takeover of this would certainly, to pay for the new entitlement spending, would add to the deficit.
As you know, Mr. Chairman, since the Education and Labor Committee was required to report reconciliation instructions last year, I have expressed my concern that the implementation of this switch to direct lending could prove detrimental to thousands and thousands of employees that serve in the current student loan industry throughout the country. I'll have to confess that about 700 of those are in the district that I happen to represent, employed by Sallie Mae, located in Panama City, Florida. I have worked hard and diligently since those reconciliation instructions to find a compromise that would be acceptable to Chairman Miller and the other leaders, and so far I've been unsuccessful to bring that in for landing. Mr. Chairman, Sallie Mae has indicated that it will cut its payroll by about 30% should the direct lending reconciliation instructions be enacted.
I believe in competition. Competition is good for government. Competition is good in the private sector, and I think having competition with the private and government sectors will be good for both sectors and ultimately result in a more efficient system for our students and our taxpayers. Also used to represent Fort Hood. That's down Mr. Carter's district next to my district, and Sallie Mae in that area employs quite a few spouses of Fort Hood soldiers who sacrificed a lot for our country. So for those reasons, I'd like to support Mr. Board in this amendment.